So, if you can also relate with this guy when it comes to Goa trips, this is your sign to get on that plane and take off. Of course, I was traveling alone, as I had missed my flight with my friends. Great start, I know. As soon as I got into the room, I recorded the view from our window, and it did not disappoint. It was a beautiful property with a swimming pool, a gym, and a small play zone. For more details, comment below. After freshening up, we went to the Velsau beach, which was only 10 minutes from our stay. Over there, we enjoyed the beach and clicked a lot of pictures. Here's me being a model for straight 20 seconds. Then we went into this cafe, which had a beautiful vibe and an amazing corner for you to sit with your friends and catch up. So we sat over there, looked at the beautiful view, and of course, gossiped. The next day started with exploring South Goa, and we went straight to the Benolim beach. As we were traveling in September, there was nobody at the beach, and we had the entire place to ourselves, except for one person, the owner of the beach, the doggo. And as a good host, he showed us around, and we had a lot of fun. The evening was at the Golva beach, the kind of place that you come to relax, and the sunset quietly steals the show. The next day, while enjoying the scenic beauty and amazing architecture of Goa, we started traveling towards North Goa, and our destination was Anjuna Beach. For today, the stay was near Anjuna itself, and I had dressed up just like a Chinese doll. Now I will take you through all the cafes that we went around Anjuna Beach. First was this one, a small cafe with a deck view of the Anjuna Beach. Wild waves, soft breeze, and endless sky. The second was the Arjuna Cafe. Rightly defined by its name, it definitely was a sort of art. It had a corner for everybody in the room. For the shoppers, it had boho jewelry, Indian-inspired clothing like kaftans, dresses, accessories, and home decor. For people who enjoy music, there was a live music as well. There were paintings on the wall and a specific game zone for everybody. There was a kids zone, a pool table, a table tennis table, etc. I loved the place. So after multiple failed sessions of learning to swim, I moved on and dressed up for our another location. It was the Morjan Beach. On our way to the beach, we spotted a peacock. एक temporary tattoo और amazing braids के बाद मैंने पास कर लिया था Goa vibe check. This time, we did not want to miss the Lhasa. As soon as we entered, we met the stilt artist. The performances were already going on. The food was pretty average, and the cover charges were different for everyone, so pre-booking is the right option. The dancers were extremely talented and beautiful. The entire vibe was bang on. We had kept one whole day for exploring Old Goa and the Portugal Street. We had booked our stay in a hostel which had plenty of space for fun activities as well. The pool right there was one of the zones wherein we had the most amount of fun. Old Goa has so many amazing places to explore, but due to limited time, we visited most iconic ones, the Basilica and the Old Goa Church. And we ended the trip on a filmy note with living our Dil Chahta Hai moment, and later on, Love You Zindagi moment on Parra Road as well. Cheers to many more such trips.